All right, guys, good morning. It's check day number 3 here in Iowa, back here at the beaver job. Dog proof number 1's empty, hasn't been touched yet. Let's see here. I got both 1.5s on the Hague's brackets down there set for muskrat, still there, I can see them. Dog proof number 2, still not touched. Looks like there's quite a bit of grass tore up over there on my far side TS85, which I'm not sure. Oh, well, yeah, I got a raccoon floating down here on my drowner set on the caster mound. So I kind of wondered if that was going to happen or not, but I don't mind that because we're out here to catch fur regardless of what it is. So I can still see TS85 on this side still set, but yeah, that one connected with a coon, so we'll get down there and take him out eventually. But I'll come over here, put my coffee down, and let's get back here. So coming in, I could tell that this far dog proof by the timber line had a coon in it, so doesn't look too bad at all. Morning, Bubba. You kind of have a bad night, rough night. Yeah. Talkative. All right, guys, so got down here to put eyes on everything just a little bit closer, just to kind of check on stuff. TS85 on the caster mound on this side, still set real good right there. Looking down in the water here at the 330 we had set on the bank den, still set, and got the coon floating right over here. So we'll go over there and try to pull him out. All right, guys, made it over here to the spot where we had that TS85 on the caster mound that got ruined by this coon. Covered up in a whole bunch of grass here. Hind foot catch. That TS85 just don't let go. Coon number 2. I'll get this reset and catch you guys when we're going out. All right, guys, finally made it out here on the river. First set out here. Looks to have a possum in it. Morning, buddy. Get up here and dock the boat. Come back here and go up here and take care of this guy. Nice front foot catch anyhow. There we go. No. All right, got him locked in there. No BS didn't do any damage. Get out of there, buddy. Go. Go. Don't come back. If you come back, you won't get the same treatment, I'll tell you that. But I don't have time to skin those possums anyhow, so might as well just let them go. All right. So, changing game plan on the lines for a while. I'm gonna leave this trap here. It's staked, good to go, holes there. I'm gonna leave it set off because I'm gonna be changing directions a little bit and starting to make some predator sets out. So I'm gonna leave this guy here so I don't have to come back, rebait it, and check it every morning. Give me some more time to change paths here. All right, same thing here. Just gonna go ahead and set this guy off. Put her there. All right, guys, gonna pull that up here. Come back here and get my sea legs about me. Gonna fire this thing up. One pull every time with that Honda. Can't beat that. Get us out of some shallow water. Let's get moving to the next spot. Doesn't look like we have anything here, but gonna go on and set these traps off for a couple of days while I get my predator sets out. Marshmallows and caught red-handed still in there. Let's bring this puppy out. Dump those leaves off. There we go. Plant that there. Free bait. I'll come back, set that one of these days when I've got most of my other line out and going, but I'm gonna quit running my river line just for a couple of days so I can get my predator sets out. And once I've got those rolling, we'll be able to come out here and start this stuff back up. Golly, I don't see anything down there, but I don't see the trap sitting there. Not saying it's not, but tons of coon tracks. I can see that. Okay, yeah, it's still there and it's still set. Pretty silted over. I think someone was probably in here messing with it. In there, bedded so it's not gonna wobble. All right, caster's still good there. A lot of new tracks though. But what do you guys say we go put out some predator sets? All right, guys, made it out here. Our first location that we're going to be setting for predators. Brought my Bridger number 3 dogless traps and Bridger number 2 dogless, but got this Duke 650. I'm gonna get it out of the way right now and go set it. Let's take all this stuff out here and start this up. Find our pan without cutting our fingers off in that 650 there. Alright. There's our pan. Right there. Pound in everything around it pretty good, make sure it's solid. Trying to make that just offset right of that hole, about that far back. Don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, about that far back. Come over here, put that there. There's that. All right. Yeah, gonna use some of this Bounty Hunter. Bruce Rhodes has this stuff available. Backwaterbaits.com, Enterprises. And a little bit of it. Stick that down there. Gonna use a little bit of everything today. Cedar Creek Lures Predator bait. A little bit of that down the hole. Seal that back up. Let's grab ourselves corn husk. Shove it down in there. That's the made set. Catch you guys at the next one. Alright guys, here at the next set location. Drill that dirt hole first. Get some dry dirt. Find that pan. There we go on that. Now, all right, gonna put some bait and lure in that and call it good. Alright guys, so my camera was running low on battery, so I've got you set up now after it's been charging in the truck a little bit. Came out here, made this set. It's just a 3 punch hole set. Got the trap bedded right here. Got a punch hole there, and punch hole there. I'm going to use Jamie Blakely's Dominion lure in one of them. Fletchall Predator Control Brownie Batter All Predator lure in another. And some of Slim's Getter from Backwater Baits. That's Bruce Rhodes' company. So a little bit of everybody's stuff there. Gonna find a stick here and we'll start shoving stuff in the hole. Fletchall's Brownie Batter, Getter from Backwater Baits, Dominion from Jamie Blakely's lineup. Got some of the big dudes' names on here. We'll pull you off the camera stand here and show you where I'm working with. So, got a corner of some timber set up here. Should work out pretty good. I hear them out here all the time. So, all right, guys. So I just wanted to stop here and do some looking with you. Anytime you have the chance to get out and do some looking for some tracks to see some sign, go ahead and do that. So I've got a long field terrace going that way. It also goes that way. The cool thing about this is this is a farming access road that I'm on. So let's do some looking here. I already see one coyote track, a lot of deer tracks, coyote tracks. See some coon tracks down here. Lots and lots of coon tracks right here. Trying to stay Stay out of the mud as much as I can, but yeah, lots of different tracks here. Got more coyote. So all I'm trying to get at here is if you're gonna set a trap, you might as well set on sign, and this is sign. So you're either looking for droppings or this right here, because those guys, that's what I'm after. All right, this is the set I ended up making by all those tracks that we just checked out. I'm gonna throw my Predator bait, Cedar Creek Lures Predator bait, and my Cedar Creek Lures Pan Puncher Plus in it. So this is the Predator bait. Corn stalk to do that. So what I was kind of going for here is kind of a trench style dirt hole. It's not really a trench because it's not down in the ground, but give them something to look at here. And we'll use some of my Pan Puncher Plus. There's the set. We'll see if it catches anything. Catch you guys at the next one. All right, guys, so made it down here to the next set spot and last set for this property. We're gonna try and beat the sun going down and make it to a different one, put out 2 more sets, and hopefully we're not doing that in the dark. But got a long row coming down here, coming down the other side. Got a farm road coming down this way, and it also goes back that way quite a ways. Not pointing it that direction because I don't exactly want to give away exactly where I'm at, and my truck's sitting right here and I don't want to get the license plate. So we got quite a bit of open ground here. You can see quite a bit of sign, and got some good bait and lure down the hole. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Well, that's not necessarily what you want to see when you go set traps, but hey, we'll see how it ends up in the morning. I talked to him, and I don't think he's going to be touching anything that I had set out, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, so made it to the next property, and as you can see, I did not beat the sun. So what you can see right now, I'm hoping is pretty decent. So I've got a grass waterway, 2 great big old wide open fields. Hear coyotes up here all the time. And at the edge of this grass waterway right there, punched in a set, which sun's down, but Milwaukee saves the day. So there's the set there. Got a Bridger number 2 set there next to the lone tuft of grass that caught my eye. That's the other thing. If you're gonna set traps on sign, and if there's just an area like this, go after the first thing that catches your eye. And so there's the grass patch, which there's nothing too terrible distinct here, except there's this patch of grass that is stuck out by itself, which that is northwest, so the wind's going to be coming this way. So I made my trap set facing that direction, so the smell comes this way. And over here we've got cattle pasture and a lot of timber, so anything that's going to be going along this field here is going to smell whatever I decide to throw in this hole. So that's what's coming up next. All right, guys, so went rummaging around in my pack basket full of lures and baits, and tried to find something that I hadn't think that I've used yet today. This is Slim Peterson's best predator bait. So rest in peace, Slim Peterson. Learned a lot from you, and we'll miss you, bud. So I'm gonna get this down the hole, and if we catch a coyote on this, it's gonna be dedicated to Slim Peterson. Get a good amount. There we go. Bring me some luck, Slim. All right, guys, so here at the next set location that I'm going to put out, Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the layout of the land. So you can see I've got grass waterway that comes this way. Got a fence row and a timber line that comes this way. Got a fence row that comes this way. And the other fence row that comes this way. So we're at the corner of a fence row. We got a field here, field there, and you know what I'd call that? I'd call this the hub. So we're gonna punch a set down right here and make sure it's facing northwest, which is the prevailing wind direction for this time of year. And we're gonna see if it connects. So I'll get down here and start making it for you guys. So these types of sets, you kind of want your dirt hole to be going down at an angle like this so they can see it when they're walking by. They're going to smell the bait and lure anyhow, but you want them to be right over your trap when they're looking down the hole. So we're going to go here about like that, start to drill the hole, and I want this hole around 10 to 14 inches deep. That's about good there. Work on digging out the bed. Work on driving the stake. Setting that stake. Have my underalls. Kind of make myself. Got a video on that. There, pack everything in around the trap, make sure it's solid. You want these things not to move when you push on any side of them. The pan. Gonna put some of our Cedar Creek predator lure down the hole, or predator bait that is. And then for a lure, we're gonna use some Kendall Obermeyer's No BS K9 Extreme Force. Stick that puppy down the hole. Lid back on. Alright, so we'll show you guys the set. That's what it is. Not too shabby. Might catch, might not. That's trapping. But that's the last set of the day. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see if we have anything. I think I'm going to call it quits, because I think that's telling me to go home.